Okay, hello. Welcome to today's launch webcast. Today is a very nice and special one. We are launching Eagle One Flight 10, the first full complete flight of a Dragonfly capsule, with full configuration, like not in the payload bearing, like fully exposed to outer space. As you can see on the pad, we have the capsule. Beautiful capsule stacked on top of the Eagle One rocket.
We're
Today's,
actually oh, sorry, go.
today's mission is very special, not only due to that, it's also the first view of 7 Eagle One booster. This booster, recovery serial number E004 and equal build number Eagle 74 serial number 9, is the first mission. It will fly for a second time. Alright. As you can, this is the first crew launch. This is the first crew concentrated flight with the tower and the crew access arm. This launch got delayed due to schedule issues. The original plan to launch May 26th, but now we're finally launching on June 15th. Our next launch after this, in about a week, is about less than 2 weeks, to Starlight Flight 4, which will not have to be. Time to talk about the orbit details. This is going into a 210 by 210 orbit at 45 degrees, low Earth orbit. So kind of it's typical for standard launches, which are normally 53 degrees, which is the same orbit as the International Space Station. As you can see, Eagle 1 is almost fully fueled. The second stage has been fully fueled for a while. The first stage is still almost done. We expect it to be much full, depending on the program. I think we might have to hold depending. I don't know if it's going to top off. We're launching that first stage program. The weather is go for launch. But I feel like now let me introduce the other two commentators that will be on the stream today. So you guys introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Brandon, and I'm a photographer and a ground crew member at Astro Space. We are all very excited for today's launch, and we would also like, from Astro, we would all like to give a special thanks to someone that's really special in all of our lives, our fathers. Happy Father's Day to all fathers out there. We hope you enjoy the launch if you're watching.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to all.
But without further ado, let's introduce the other commentator.
Hello, my name is CB, the launch director, Astro Space. Today is also just like most people said in this call or commentary, where it is a beautiful launch for Eagle 1, and we're gonna expect the crew access arm to do a.
And we've had crew access arm retraction confirmed.
The crew access
there
arm.
it goes.
Dragonfly fuel has been popped off. The fuel is flashing the end mark. Dragonfly is now not fueled. Fuel will have to last the entire mission, and the crew access arm is now retracted. Dragonfly fuel comes to the crew access arm through a pipe. SRB
igniters are armed.
That prepares to start the SRBs. That ignites. The SRB igniters ignite the SRB on liftoff. Ignite the fuel to allow them to ignite. The crew access arm is almost full back from the vehicle. I forgot to mention my role. I am Nick Space 7. I shouldn't introduce myself I'm there. I'm Nick Space 7, the CEO and flight director of Astro Space, providing you your main commentary, along with Brandon and Stevie.
So on today's mission, we're gonna expect a landing of Eagle 1's booster.
Yep. We aim for
hopefully this time it will be in the center of landing zone 2.
Last launch was for a great first landing, but we went off center. Hopefully today we have a full bullseye, and then for our current launch site mission, we can land the landing zone 1.
With a radar check on the way.
The crew access arm is fully retracted and locked. Dragonfly is now ready for launch. The arm is ready to extend at any moment should there be a scrub or additional Dragonfly. If nothing can happen, it will stay retracted, but it is on standby in case of that procedure. This is an uncrewed launch, of course. There's no crew. It is a preparation for a crewed flight. In a real crewed flight, we'd retract the arm way earlier to arm the abort system. We do have an abort system on today's flight, however, it's not armed. This is an uncrewed demo. The crewed flight is in September. The uncrewed demo. So,
At 10 minutes, based off the fuel load going slow, we will have a hold for the fuel load to wrap up.
but should we hold? I feel like it's too far. We're gonna hold at 10 minutes. Yeah. Also, to our comment, please be respectful. Things you hate us, we will get banned. We do not tolerate.
Hold on, you have done that?
Hold. Is it fine? Hold.
Clock stop at 10 minutes exactly.
Well, actually, 9
Radar
minutes.
checker, please.
Whatever.
Weather radar check has been completed. Weather is go for launch.
We're currently in a hold. This is planned. This is not an issue. We're just topping off the fuel. On stage 1 tank. Stage 2 is in fuel. However, stage 1, due to us feeling a little too late than we planned, and stage 1 feeling being slow, we have to hold to top off. I'm going to be delayed a few minutes, but we still have to do something, so we shall do it. We should have.
Don't worry.
We should have.
I start playing sport.
We should have started earlier. We'll do that next launch at 1 hour 30 minutes, so we don't have this. But apologies for this. This is just because we started way too late and underestimated the stage 1 feeling. So just sit back and wait. We'll commentate for a bit while the stage 1 tank pop.
Stage 1 and stage 2 are, on a technical standpoint, are go for launch.
Yeah, they're technically go for launch. Just we're waiting on that stage 1 fuel top off.
Once the stage 1 fuel has topped off, we shall expect that unhold of the count, and we will tick down from 9 minutes 58 seconds all the way to T0. Once T0.
We'll go until 1 minute because we need a final hold. Yeah, so until 1 minute, we will roll through
the ascent profile for today's launch. T-minus 5 seconds. There will be 9 TSL engines on the first stage will ignite. These engines will ramp up to full power, then T0. The boosters will ignite, and Dragonfly and Eagle 1 is off the pad. At T plus 1 minute and 15 seconds, the vehicle will be supersonic and it will be passing through maximum dynamic pressure with a peak mechanical stress on the vehicle. Then, at around 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we will have MECO, or main engine cutoff, and then stage separation. Before that, we will have booster separation, and then after stage separation, we will have a flip, and the vehicle will then come back to the launch site. Stage 2 will run until around 9 minutes into flight, where it will shut down. Stage 1 will come back to land, hopefully, at LZ2. Then, T plus 12 minutes or so, Dragonfly will deploy from the Eagle 1 second stage, officially beginning the mission.
White hallway check on the way.
A 2-day mission after that, and then it will attempt to rendezvous with Weathersat 1 via plane, by a plane, by a random plane, at the right quarter of a plane, it's in a different orbit inclination than the same plane. WeatherSat 1 is our old satellite that's almost a year old, launching just over a year ago on June 17th, 2023. And then after
And
we do that,
was amazing. That was an amazing launch, and let's hope we see the same thing here today.
yep. It will perform on-orbit testing and then deorbit.
Flight hardware check complete.
Copy that.
Fuel is still topping off. It's a good time to mention what fuel Eagle 1 is powered by. Eagle 1 is powered by methane and LOX in the main tank, the first and second stage. And you have two telerocket boosters, which are just powered by normal solid fuel. So that's just that, for you didn't know. Methane
So-
liquid oxygen is often called methanol. You go, sorry.
Guys, look at the chat.
Third stage is almost topped off. There we go. We're almost topped. Almost topped off. Topped off. First stage is topped off. Hold has been released.
Hold has been released.
Stage 1 nominal.
We will count down until 1 minute, where we will then perform checkouts of the vehicle and the final hold for the launch team. And then after that, we'll count down. After that, we'll reach the hold and go straight to liftoff. Until then, we're barring no major issues. We'll roll through.
Stage
So,
1 separated
let's
from
launch
prime.
now.
Both stage 1 and stage 2 are, on a technical standpoint, are go for launch. This is GC to count down that how copy.
Copy. Flight director copies that. Eagle 1 is fully fueled and topped off. We're gonna go for launch. Confirm the people be like. Sorry about that hold. We just fueled too late and had to hold. Sorry about that.
Umbilical locks have been released.
That basically released. That allows the umbilicals. You should see on the screen the umbilicals. Can't see it from the camera, but there's two umbilicals on the second stage from one on the LOX, one on the methane, and two umbilicals for each on stage 2, the LOX and methane, and 3 for each tank on stage 1. Those umbilicals are now unlocked, so they can retract. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, let's talk about something new. Brandon, you want to talk about that?
Yes, so over the past couple months since Eagle 1 has flown, the tank farm has been upgraded from the old Eagle 1 tank farm to the brand new Starlight V2 tank farm.
E3.
Eagle 1 engines are standing by for arming.
E3 Starlight is coming, as you saw in our press conference.
And this will allow fueling faster, and it means that we don't have to refill the tanks often as we did with the old tanks.
And also, the old tank farm was super unreliable. It lasted about a year and 9 launches. But now it's time to replace it with a brand new one. Because the old
Stage
one
1 engine chill.
and outdated. Stage 1 engine chill, that's the engine chill event. Stage 2 engine chill will occur soon. stage 2 engine chill. That's both stages chilling. Avionics systems have been
powered on for flight.
Copy that. That's good.
AOS and GOS have powered on for flight.
GOS and AOS armed is powered on. AOS is taking control of the count. So
AOS GOS has taken over the count of Eagle 1.
Soon we'll switch to ALS only after 1 minute. After 1 minute, we will fully arm the ALS, and then the ALS will take over. The ALS is basically the on-wing launch sequencer on board the flight computers. They're about like a few, 2 or 3 on the second stage, 2 or 3 on the second stage, and about like 1 to 2 on each booster that control the rocket. And once we get to
initial avionic power and telemetry is nominal from power up.
Copy, that's good. So that's
Eagle 1 engines are fully armed.
Those flight computers that ALS allows the rocket to fully control away from the ground launch sequencer. The ground launch sequencer is the computer in mission control that controls the vehicle on the ground, controls for the count, and the ALS vehicle itself. So that's how that goes.
GLS is armed.
That's the ground launch sequencer. Soon the ALS will take over about 1 minute at the ground launch sequencer, a computer inside mission control that controls the ground, that controls the umbilicals, the ground systems, the clamps, everything. Stage 1 engine chill complete. Engine chilling, by the way, engine chilling, which is a before event, we chill locks to the engine to cool them down, because rocket engines get super hot, you know, and they get super hot inside, and you don't want them to melt, so you have to chill them using cold blocks, tiny enough cold blocks, no methane because you don't want an explosion, and that's how an engine chill works, cool down the rocket. Yeah, and it helps you to reduce thermal shock ignition, because you don't want the engine to be super hot, you want it to be chilled down, so you know, the engine doesn't, you know, run. Rapid on schedule to assembly, if you didn't know. A more timely term used by various auxiliary companies for an explosion.
This is Launch Site Manager. Internal power will be applied to Eagle at T-minus 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Copy that. Three minutes, 50 seconds, and counting.
Okay, good. I'm doing a good function though. Yeah.
ALS is armed.
ALS is armed. ALS will take over for 1 minute. CB, you there?
Yep.
Okay, you can commentate if you want. But
So the vehicle right now is in a great state for launch. Everything is go for launch on a technical standpoint and on a visual standpoint.
yep, everything is good. I
We
think
are 3 minutes away from launch.
the only issue we had so far was about 1 hour an issue with the thermal system on Dragonfly, that we didn't have the upgrade thermal system. Like that, it got a bit too cold, so we heated it up and got the correct temperature out there. We'll upgrade that for future flights, but we resolved that issue, and since that, we've had no money issue other than that. We'd be good on the vehicle ever since that was developed. So yeah, we are really getting close. Due to the hold, we are about 5 minutes behind schedule, and we have 25 minutes of launch window, so we are fine.
Stage 1 nominal.
We're about 5 minutes behind schedule, so 6:35 EST, our target around maybe 6:37, 6:38 EST.
And just as a
Eagle 1
reminder,
engine igniters are on.
this is the first flight. This is the first reflight of an Eagle center core. So
Yep.
this center core E004-1 had some big shoes to fill today.
E004-1, and that's its recovery number. Its actual build number is E004-9-1.
1 minute for final go no go poll.
We'll hold up 1 minute. We'll hold up 1 minute for final go no polling to check on the vehicle.
This is Lord Time Manager for all stations. Eagle 1 is now internal power.
Copy.
Copy
Copy
internal power.
Dragonfly is now on internal power. Both vehicles are.
AOS has taken over count.
Copy.
Sorry,
You
Bill.
are now in control of the count. The vehicle's on internal power. We're just waiting on that hold. And hold. About 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Fuel top off disconnection.
The fuel replenish or top off has been disconnected. We'll do vehicle checkout and then polling. We're just going to be doing check. The vehicle's doing checkouts right now. We'll do polling in a couple.
Arrow. And we've had a telemetry issue. Please stand by.
Stand by. Telemetry issue.
Copy.
Stand by. We've had a small telemetry issue. Wait, Starship disconnected? Oh.
We might have a longer hold due to this issue.
We're sorry that this.
Oh, black screen.
Air will come back. Okay, sorry about that. The error timer just broke. The camera just broke. So we're 1 minute and 1 second. We're doing checkouts on the vehicle. Everything is good so far. Sorry about that.
Attention all operators on countdown 1. Final go no go poll has begun for flight 10.
Automatic check has begun. Let's do the polling. Let's do the system checks and then we'll do the polling of the teams.
Eagle 1.
Go.
Stage 1.
Go.
Go.
Stage 2.
Go.
Go.
Dragonfly.
Go.
Met 1.
Go.
Tank farm.
Go.
Go.
Recovery assets.
Go.
Go.
Boosters.
Go.
Go.
MD, are we cleared to proceed?
Copy.
We're going to clear proceed for mission
We are
director.
clear to proceed with launch.
On holding. Here we
Now
go.
we have 1 held to count. T-minus 1 minute. Dragonfly is in countdown. Vehicles in startup. AOS has taken over count.
We're going to
Okay,
launch
hold on.
about 8 minutes behind schedule at 6:38 due to all the issues. But it's fine since we still have plenty of window.
Go for launch. We
Go
are
for
go for
launch.
launch.
Go for launch. The flight ready for the
Light.
Flight director confirmed the go for launch call. That's in like 40 seconds. Go for launch.
Range is green.
Range is green.
Copy. Range green.
Vehicle status is nominal.
Copy that.
I want
Here we
to
go.
data read back from telemetry.
Here we go.
20 seconds. 15 seconds.
Deluge.
Deluge ignition.
Deluge ignition.
And
Engine ignition.
start.
Engine ignition.
Start up.
Booster ignition. And lift go up. Eagle 1. Dragonfly. Vehicles pitching downrange. Stage 1 is nominal.
For its first time exposed to vacuum of space.
Nominal data read back.
Nominal data.
Avionic power and telemetry.
Nominal.
Avionic power and telemetry is nominal.
Copy that. Everything is nominal. Approaching supersonic.
Vehicle is supersonic and passing through maximum dynamic pressure.
Not yet.
At this time, we are waiting for booster separation, which is
Not
solid
yet.
booster separation.
Not-
Not yet.
Suspension.
Vehicle is supersonic and passing through maximum dynamic pressure at this time.
Booster separators are armed.
Separators are armed. We're
Max
passing
Q.
max Q.
Avionic power and telemetry is nominal.
Next event is
Vehicle now
where
vehicle
those,
is now accessing 32 Gs of force.
where those two SRBs will then shut down, and then separate and fall back to Earth, and then crash into the ocean on the first stage.
Dragon,
Separation confirmed.
Booster separation confirmed.
SRBs will now
booster separation confirmed.
go
First stage is
Dragonfly.
nominal.
Those boosters will now crash into the ocean as the first stage is continuing on its way.
Awaiting for Miko, which is main engine cut off, but
Pitch over. This pitch over is normal.
Avionic power and telemetry is nominal. Trajectory is nominal.
Ignore the meters per second. That's just a coding thing. Almost at state separation. Vertical.
Vehicle, propul-
Preparing
vehicle,
for
propul- vehicle propulsion continues to be nominal.
Miko. TSO shut down.
stage
Stage
separation and
Stage
boost back
separation
startup.
confirmed.
And T-back
And
ignition.
T-back ignition. Boost back
Stage-
burn startup.
Stage 1 flip. Stage 1 flipping around. Stage 1 boost back.
Boost back is nominal.
Avionic power and telemetry is nominal from both stages.
The stage 1 velocity
First
is
stage
broken,
is
but
heading back to Key
on the
West.
screen is
or-
broken. But that's a coding here.
At this time, we will see deorbiting.
Both stages are nominal.
Stage 1, Stage 2 are following nominal trajectories.
Stage 1
is
engine is
with
nominal.
Dragonfly. Stage 2 is on its way. Looking nominal on both engines towards carrying Dragonfly to space. Meanwhile, stage 1 is boosting back to land.
Both vehicles' FTS has been saved.
Recovery vessels are now on standby.
We have leg 1 hydraulic issues.
It'll be fine. What? Oh shit.
Vehicle
hope it
propulsion
works.
systems are nominal.
Let's hope it works.
Vehicle power and telemetry is nominal.
We are uploading hotfix to fix we're uploading a fix to fix the legs. It should work.
Leg fix confirmed.
Copy. We should be good. Let's hope it lands.
Avionic power and telemetry is nominal from both stages.
Stage 1 engine nominal.
Stage 1 is still boosting back. Stage 2 is on nominal trajectory. Both engines. Stage 1 leg issue has been fixed. Don't worry. We should have.
We have confirmation of splashdown of booster side cores.
The boot. Well, you mean violent splashdown. You mean a violent splashdown if they hit the ocean. Or, in other words, a crash. It's going to shut off. Shut down. Boost back, shut down.
Boost back shut down, and we are now ready for
pitching to
reentry.
entry location. That next event will be the entry burn. That will be a single engine to slow it down before re-entering the atmosphere. And once that's complete, it'll be the landing burn. To land it back at Key West.
Both vehicles' trajectory is nominal.
You can see stage 1. You can see Key West below as stage 1 comes down. As the altitude.
Trajectories are nominal.
Booster is now aiming for landing pad.
Stage 2 is still following a nominal trajectory. Stage
We've
1.
had
Stage
fin
two, normal
movement. We
engine
have
burn.
fin movement.
The
Fin
fins are
movement.
moving.
Stage
Stage
2
two,
following.
normal engine burn.
Stage 1, Stage 2. Stage 1, Stage 2 following a nominal trajectory.
The vehicle's on a normal glide slope. It's pitching a slight bit to aim towards the landing zone. Don't worry, that's nominal. You may think it's not, but it's a normal glide slope to get pitched in the right way.
Avionic power and telemetry is nominal for both stages. Stage 1 entry burn.
Entry burn. That's a single engine, slowing it down.
Single engine slowing the first stage down.
Prepare for re-entry.
Entry burn is nominal.
Because TSL is so powerful, unlike Merlin on Falcon, we use single engine shutdown. Coming into landing burn. Come on.
Landing burn.
We're almost
Coming
there.
up.
Hope we get a bullseye. Come on.
You can do this.
Come on, E04. Come on.
You can do this. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom.
Now go for
Relight.
Relight.
Stage 1 landing burn. Landing burn. Propulsion is nominal. Oh my. Touchdown of Eagle 1.
Bullseye on the
Bullseye.
It would be kind of closer.
The stage one is safing.
That was a
Stage 2
bullseye.
normal engine burn.
Right on the center with the landing pad when you have to logo.
Vehicle stage 1 had an amazing ascent. Everything is nominal.
Stage 1 is detecting.
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
Stage 2 is still going on.
Stage 2 trajectory is nominal.
Stage 1 is doing 2 landing tries with this booster to get a bullseye right on the Astro logo. Well,
And it levels up.
Well, technically you can argue it's not a bullseye, but who cares?
And it levels up to E00-2.
And it's going to have its 3rd flight later.
Dragonfly nominal.
Copy that.
You can technically argue it's not a bullseye, but who cares? It's close enough.
Stage 2 reaching targeted apoapsis.
Copy that. Stage 2 propulsion is nominal. Stage 2 trajectory is nominal.
Stage 1 is right on the bullseye, the Astro logo, in between the
Seco.
Seco, Dragonfly
Nominal orbital insertion.
and
We've
the
had a
stage
nominal orbital insertion.
nominal orbital insertion. Now we wait for Dragonfly deploy.
Both vehicles, FTS has been saved. Dragonfly is
Nominal.
preparing for
Good
deploy.
Dragonfly.
We have a
Dragonfly
confirmation of
nominal.
good orbit. Good orbit. Copy that.
Dragonfly is now waiting for action.
Good wait for Dragonfly separation. Waiting for Dragonfly to separate from that first stage.
Stage 1 safing.
Stage 2 interstage is now primed.
Stage 1 is safing. Stage 2 is just waiting for Dragonfly separation.
Abort. Not abort.
What are you talking about?
I meant separation motors. Separation motors are primed and are ready to
Okay.
separate Dragonfly.
That scared me for a second.
Yeah, that was just a mistake.
Yeah. Everything is orbit. Everything is good. Dragonfly is on the cap. The landing. The booster is on the landing zone. And once Dragonfly deploys, we will get the. Once Dragonfly deploys, we will get the. We'll get the booster back onto a crane and we'll live stream that process as we did with Flight 9 as it comes back to the refurbishment facility, and then we'll do our closing remarks as with Flight 9.
We can confirm the 0G indicator is floating.
The 0G indicator for the today's flight is a model of Eagle 1. Since it's been
As
10
a
flights.
plushie.
Plus you Eagle 1. And models of us that aren't shown. This is an uncrewed flight, and so far it's been amazingly successful.
I could see Dragonfly being crew rated soon here, guys.
It'll be crew rated. With this flight, I think it'll be crew rated for the flying crew in September. If all goes well. No, it doesn't have a crew. We're just talking about being crew rated. Now waiting for separation. Stage 2 is releasing pressure as it shuts down. Stage 2 is just venting due to pressure release. Releasing
Yep.
pressure as it's on orbit. We're waiting for separation. And then once separation occurs, we will get focused on stage 1 recovery operation, get that back to the left zone, and then we'll do a closing remarks. And then end the webcast.
I think I saw Dragonfly move a little.
It's moving. Wait, it's moving. I think it might separate.
Dragonflies go for separation.
Go for separation.
separation.
Stage 1 are ready. We're waiting for
Separation motors.
Waiting for separation.
It appears that the second stage is ready to move off of the Dragonfly capsule.
Don't tell me or put it somewhere else. Why is it not separating? The air said it later. I think Air said it later.
Oh, I think I see a gap. Like a tiny gap.
I think it might be separating.
Stage 2 is now trying its best.
I think it's trying to release.
We are seeing vents, which probably indicates that it's trying to separate from Dragonfly.
Why isn't it separating? Is that Air's fault or is it just refusing to separate? Wait, I think it's slow separation. Is it just refusing to separate?
Ending manual separation command.
We'll go that for future flights. That's one issue, but we are fine.
Stage 2 is just trying its hardest, I think.
It's separated.
We have separation.
Separation of Dragonfly. Dragonfly propulsion.
Dragonfly from its vehicle.
Dragonfly
Dragonfly is beginning testing as we speak.
And now we focus on the stage 1 recovery operations. We need to get the stage 1. We need to get that stand up and the crane and the stand to get back to the refurbishment facility. We'll show that on camera.
Dragonfly nominal orbit.
Dragonfly is on normal orbit. RCS testing.
RCS venting confirmed. RCS propulsion is nominal.
Dragonfly is good on orbit. It's performing. It'll now start to get its flight for rendezvous with WeatherSat 1. What? Oh, the sign fell over again.
The sign fell over.
Let's get the vehicles to the booster and start to recover this first stage. Venting should stop. Let's get the vehicle to the booster. And we're covered E004, or technically ECC-9-2, depending on what you want to count, the build number or the recovery number. It's still -2.
Stage 1 is now being inspected by crew.
And no, we don't do that stupid thing we don't do that thing where some people like SpaceX or NSF do, where they count it as -3 on landing. Like, that is absolutely the dumbest thing ever. Like, we just count it by landing. We just count it by the flight count, not.
And it does look like we have direct communications with Dragonfly established.
Dragonfly communications with Key West ground.
And it's transmitted a photo, guys.
Dragonfly is transmitting data. Dragonfly is transmitting a photo.
That's the photo right there.
Recovery crew. The booster is going to be recovered. We got a photo. The booster is going to be recovered now. The launch is over. Dragonfly is in orbit. But we're going to show you the booster recovery operations. Because isn't it so cool to see the booster unloaded like Flight 9?
We have crew on
Yeah,
site
it
inspecting engines.
is.
It's cool. I know it's boring, but like seems boring, but it's cool to see the booster get transported. Also, I think the crew access arm and should extend again, and the Met should roll back. Well,
We have confirmation that the crane has moved and is.
this is Astro Crane 2, or heavy lifter, and it's a modified LR11350 crane, lever 350 crane that we use for stacking. It's a tall crane, as you can see, very tall.
Yeah, it's a little overpowered.
It's
For
meant
the
for
lit-
it's meant for starlight stacking, though. It's meant to stack starlight ships,
Yeah.
so it's a bit overpowered.
A human on site inspecting
Crews are
the engines.
Crews are inspecting the landing leg.
Met 1 rollback.
Or even the sensor engine. Or any engines.
Met 1 rollback.
Met 1 is rolling back.
That's the Met. That's the supported Eagle for the flight is going to roll back. It's going to head back to refurbishment to prepare for Flight 12, because Met 3 is doing Flight 11 since that requires the SUS. Met is going back to Met Yard since Flight 11 requires the SUS, and it's at the Met Yard. Crew access arm will now extend. The crew access arm will now extend and get back into launch configuration, get back into position it was. The crew access arm is now extending back into its launch configuration, ready for another flight. And then we will get the booster off the landing. And then we'll get a stand attached. And then we'll retract the legs.
And there we go. We have a lift. Suddenly.
Let's retract
We
the
have a
legs.
lift.
We've got the booster in the air. Let's retract the landing legs.
Landing legs are being retracted, and now they are being.
Landing legs are being retracted. We've got the
They will be
booster in
put
the
into
air.
a stand at this time.
We'll get the booster's landing legs retracted. The legs are being manually retracted. Unfortunately, due to the code, we have to manually retract them. I know we have automatic legs, but this is like old Falcon 9 Block 5, where our automatic leg systems don't seem to work. So we're like old Block 5 or Block 4, or whatever, Falcon 9, where we have to retract it manually. All the legs are now manually retracted. We'll now lift it. We're now going to lift this on this Eagle Core processing stand. This is a stand where Eagle
And
Core
we
is
have
transported on. And then after that, the SPMT.
Eagle is now being placed into the stand at this time. Congratulations to the team.
Then we'll lift the core stand onto the SPMT. Once we get this onto the core stage transport stand, we'll get it onto the SPMT and roll it back to the refurbishment facility to get processed. For Flight 12, the first crewed flight of Dragonfly, where it will earn its Dash 3 and get refurbished for more flights, earn its Dash 5 before we retire.
Stage 1 is almost closely lowered to the stand, and there it is.
There we go. It is on its core stage processing stand. Now
We will be expecting it to roll back to its refurbishment facility for a whole inspection, then fix.
Before that, we'll get the stand will be lifted onto our SPMT, because these Eagle Core stands can't move. They're just static. They're just static stands.
Yep.
So you gotta lift it onto an SBMT, a single SBMT.
So if you're just tuning in, today Eagle 1 had a successful launch and landing. Dragonfly is in a nominal orbit, and everything was successful today.
Currently, we are showing live views of the first stage, which is on a self-propelled modular
Awaiting for
transporter,
crane
which
release.
is then attached to an Eagle center core processing stand. And it's better by the crane. It's ready. The crane is detached, and now it's ready to roll back to the refurbishment facility on the self-propelled modular transporter.
Crew is now rolling back
Eagle stand.
the stage
There
1
we
vehicle.
go. It's rolling. It's rolling away from the It's rolling away from the landing pad onto the road. Gonna pan the camera over. It's onto the road, which heads toward mission control. Pan the camera over. Heading onto the road. That's Astro Crane 2. If you're unfamiliar, our heavy lift crane used to lift tank from tank, Starlight prototypes. It's really overpowered for this Eagle core because it's designed to lift Starlight prototypes and tanks, not an Eagle core.
Yeah, it's a little overpowered for Eagle.
But more is good, as we say.
Yep.
Eagle 1 is now heading to the
You can see
refurbishment
it
facility.
passing Booster 1, the first Starlight prototype ever, which is it's almost 1 year old. It was built on June 26th, 2023.
Stopping for photo ops.
E004-2 and Booster 1. If you didn't know, if you're just joining, E004 is the recovery number, starting from flight 6 and continuing. The next core, E005, is at the site, waiting for flight 11.
Photo ops have stopped.
And the build number is Eagle 74-9-2, which is the build number, not the recovery number. This is the 9th core on the 10th mission. This is the 9th core on the 10th mission, which is confusing. And there'll be the 10th core on the 11th mission, which is confusing due to reuse. But nonetheless, here comes the
SPMT has made it to the refurbishment facility.
It's almost in. It's coming in. And then once we'll do that, and once it gets inside and we confirm it's good, we will end the webcast. And we'll do our final remarks. Again, we will do it. Again, I'll do a recap.
Stage 2 deorbit burn.
Deorbit burn of stage 2. It will fall back down to Earth. Re-enter. Just like all Eagle low Earth orbit stages. I will do a stage 1 is inside. I'll do a recap, then Brandon will give you an in-depth recap. So we had a great flight today. All mission objectives completed. Bullseye landing. Well, technically, you can argue, but who cares? Dragonfly deploy. We had a little issue with the deploy, but it was fine. So, Brandon, give us, for viewers just joining us, give us a final recap, and then you and Stevie will close off, and then I close off.
So today at 6:37 p.m. EST, Eagle 1 Flight 10 with Dragonfly took off on its way to space. At a minute into flight, we reached max Q after successful ignition and liftoff, and we reached supersonic not long after that. Then around 1 minute 30 seconds into flight, we had the booster engine cut off and and the boosters separated. Then we had MECO, or main engine cut off, at around 1 minute 50 seconds. Then stage 2 ignited, carrying Dragonfly to a successful orbit where Dragonfly deployed with a little issue, but it still deployed into a nominal orbit. All the while, stage 1 was coming back, and it landed at LZ2 basically in the center, arguably in the center, but
it's arguable.
the mission was successful.
You can
So without
argue-
further ado, this is Brandon, a photographer and GC at Astro Space. Thank you for watching and have a good rest of your night.
CB, sign off.
This is CB reporting for sign off.
Wait, let me sign. So yeah, you can argue that landing wasn't a bullseye, but who cares? It was in the logo, and it was basically 99% of the time. We might get a little closer, but who cares? But anyways,
Stage 1 inspections.
Stage 1 inspections. I will wrap up the stream for you. I am Nick Page 747, the CEO and flight director of Astro Space, ending this beautiful launch stream on the behalf of the entire Astro Space team. Wonderful, beautiful launch. All mission objectives completed. Another mission success of Eagle 1, mission success 9, or technically 10, depending if you count Flight 1 as success. But thank you.
And we have
Sorry.
confirmation from the
Steve.
RAA that Dragonfly has been crew rated.
Crew rated right at the end of the stream. There we go. So thank you. See you on another launch. See you in about a week. See you in about a week or like less than 2 weeks for Starlight Flight 4. Bye. Thank you.
Have a good
Bye.
rest of your night, everyone.